My combat vet daughter is not doing very well. She had a triggering episode. And it doesn't take much to trigger. In this instance, she was contacted by one of her former service members that she served with, and he was having issues. He had some sort of ailment on his shoulder when they were in service, and he was having trouble now, all these years later, getting the VA to recognize it and treat it, I guess. And he reached out to my daughter asking for help. He said, I need a verifying statement saying that someone remembers what happened, because they didn't want to recognize it. And when he went to the medic station, they didn't document it. And they should always document everything, whether they treat it or not, whether they know what's wrong or not. They should always document. But in this case, they didn't. So what my daughter said to me in the phone call was, I don't know that I can help him. And that's what I told him, is that I don't know that I can help him, because she said, I have a TBI, and so they're probably not going to take my word for anything. She said, I don't really remember exactly what happened. I don't remember which shoulder it was. All I remember was you had something wrong with your shoulder. You went to the med station. They didn't know what it was, and so they didn't do anything about it. And I said, honey, that's all you need to say. Exactly what you just said to me, that's what you need to say. That documents that you remember something was wrong with his shoulder, and that should be sufficient. And she said, you're right. I'll contact him and I'll write that out for him. Problem solved. So what was the triggering event? She was asked to remember that time. That time that she tries so hard to forget. And so it triggered her. And it's brought up the nightmares and all the rest. So I'm going to ask you all to send good juju from my girl, who really, really needs it right now. She set up with a new counselor, done all the paperwork to start that, and her appointment is coming up, I think, in about a week. Send good juju.